Well, and that's not unusual. I mean, that just happens sometimes. You're going to work your way back to that move. But here's the thing. So, you're in good position here. This isn't a bad position. But your club has to stop right here. Otherwise, your sequence is going to be bad.
So there's two ways that I feel I can stop there comfortably. Okay, one is with the right elbow, and the other is with the wrist cock.
Right.
And
So
I struggle with which one to.
So you have to stay wider and feel like you're not setting the club at all. Wider meaning you got to keep more distance between.
So elbow and wrist, you're saying?
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's just a little too long.
It is.
With a 6. I mean, you're blessed that you have. And the other thing I don't like is your pelvis is moving this direction on the backswing. See how it moves toward the ball? That's not good. Those two things. That tells me your hips. You're not loading into your right heel, and this mat will tell me more. But so those two things. Your right hip. There shouldn't be any gap in that triangle. I mean, that's for sure.
Right there, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, not the triangle, that rectangle.
Right.
So in this rectangle, you'll see his hip gets deeper.
Charlie?
Yeah. And that's pretty much, you know, so they're not moving back, they're not moving forward. So that's what I want to do. I want to get that back. But most importantly, I mean, if I had to prioritize all of these, the first one would be, where is the club with a driver? Look at this. That would be ideal. So I think we can do that. I think we can shut the arm runoff. We can shut that off a little bit. Your hands work out just a little bit, like I said. I think we can pin this arm against your chest, and your hands will work down better. If you don't take the club back as high, you know, your hands are really high there. You know, if you look at your line of force will change. Like if your hands were in this cone, let's say, if I erase all these lines, if your hands were down here, they would come in on a different plane. They would come in shallow.
Right. More on the.
They would come in more, you know, more in here. So, you know, the question.
It's interesting. I've actually been working on that, so I haven't been doing a very good job of working on it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd like you to pin the arm, which would keep your hands your left arm more across, and I think that will help connect your upper body with your arms through your core. So your core is really what fuels the trunk rotation, and then that's it. Just a little tighter backswing. I mean, your right arm doesn't get too narrow. You have a nice triangle there. It's just, you just have ancillary, just extra arm swing that you don't need.
I think my shoulders have a lot of rotation.
Yeah, they do. That's really important too. I mean, but do your shoulders stop rotating and your arms stop? That's the question. Or do you continue to swing your arms after your shoulders have rotated 90 degrees and stopped? That's the question we have to find out. I don't know. I have to look face on to see if your arms keep going after you've continued, you know, after you've stopped your shoulder turn. That'll have some problems.
I don't think so. I think it all kind of stops together.